Okay, so I am going to wait a second to make sure that this gets onto Twitter, at least, and I might. Well, I don't. I probably won't post this to Facebook. Really, I'll post it afterwards. But I wanted to do this stream. I was going to make a video about this subject, but I decided that I'll do a stream instead, just to uh, you know, make sure that there isn't any kind of confusion as it relates to the issue that we're going to be talking about. But I want to make sure that the stream is up before I continue. So give me a hot second here to get this going. Okay. One more second. Okay. So we're going to be talking, and I'll share my screen so that you know what I'm talking about. We're going to be doing a stream about this issue of this guy, Alex, something Russian, in whatever way, in whatever mindset, murdering his lover. That is the issue. There's been a decent write-up on Heat Street by Ian Miles Chong about this issue, and the real drama, the reason why I'm doing this stream, is because since really last night into the morning, there has been a non-stop cavalcade of people lecturing, moralizing, and going after people. There has been an unbelievable amount of guilt by association as it relates to a small stream that was done by myself, Sargon, Crowton T, Uzulu, and it was on V's channel. And what's currently going on is the lecturing and the moralizing and the posturing against, almost entirely, against Kraut and Sargon, despite the fact that they were not participating in the dark humor. From what I remember, maybe I should watch the stream over again, but based on being there, I quite remember that those that were making inappropriate jokes were myself and V, almost entirely. And so it is not fair to then turn and say, well, because of that, Kraut and Sargon are guilty of doing that simply because they were in the stream. I'm not going to apologize for the jokes made because they were fucking jokes. I don't care how moral you think you are. I don't care how much posturing you're going to do on Twitter. You're not going to lecture me. You're not going to coerce me. You're not going to get me to do what you want me to do. I'm not going to fucking do it. That's not me. You're never going to coerce me into doing fucking anything. And it's irritating to me that now, unfortunately, Kraut has been approached too many times to where he wants those that participated in the stream to actually redress it. Because night and day, this guy's been fucking gone after over bullshit when he didn't do anything. If anyone did anything, it was V and I. It was not Sargon and Kraut. It's bullshit to say anything that they did anything. Okay, that's just simple guilt by association. So I'm not convinced by any of these people that are out there that are just going off on tirades, lecturing people, not talking about their relationship, not talking about the deceased in any real way, just lecturing everyone around them. And the clear example of this, okay, how you know these people are fucking disingenuous is the fact that TJ started a $50,000 fundraiser for in memorial of the woman that died. Okay, he didn't know her, and that's about everybody. No one really knew these people. with the exception of a handful of people. No one really knew them, and they admit that all over the place. The most retweeted fucking moralizing you're going to find on Twitter, they admit fully. They don't even know who these fucking people are. And yet, who else has been getting shit all day today? TJ. And people can say whatever they want to about TJ. Okay? You can say that you don't like TJ, that maybe you found his video disingenuous. But the fact is that he went through the effort of setting this up. Where the fuck are these people's fans and their friends? All the people lecturing everyone else. Where the fuck are they in starting a fundraiser? Where are they? And yet all fucking day, they're going after TJ. All fucking day. Moralizing to him, lecturing him, when he tried to do something more than they did. Getting upset on Twitter means a whole fucking lot. No, it's virtue signaling. That's all this is. And I'm not convinced by it. You can lecture everyone. You can instruct them on how they're going to behave. Fuck off. Disingenuous cocksuckers. You don't convince me of anything. And who's another person that's been gone after all fucking day today? Ian Miles Chong. Ian has been gone after all day today simply because he wrote a fucking article. They've been going after him all day. What did he do? He wrote a fucking article about it. It's ridiculous. It's completely out of touch to be doing what they're doing as it relates to this issue. If you want to say something about me, if you want to say something about V, go right ahead. Make it about us. We're the ones that made the jokes. We're the ones that were inappropriate. We're the ones that did the fucking social faux pas. Okay? TJ didn't. Ian didn't. You know, and it's funny too because I don't see anyone giving shit to Harmful. And Harmful, man, Harmful Opinions was tweeting out the most savage shit. The most savage shit. Unapologetically. No fucks given. That's what Harmful Opinions was doing. I didn't see people lecturing him. Why aren't they moralizing to him? Oh, I know why. Because he doesn't give a fuck. Harmful Opinions will not give a fuck about their lecturing, about their moralizing. He won't care. So they're not going to bother. Despite, again, he's tweeting the most savage shit. The most savage. So, you know, I'm just going to go through a few things. And I'm just going to give a couple examples. Because I originally planned on talking about this at a greater depth in a video. But I decided that this really isn't worth it. It really isn't. Because it's just, I just can't stand the fact of how many fucking people that I see out there that I assume to be completely disingenuous because of their behavior, because of how they're acting, because they admit they don't even know these fucking people. Yeah, and they're lashing out, instructing others on how to behave. Okay? You know, I can see if you personally know these people and you're sad and you make a video about them, and you talk well of them. I understand that. I understand that this to you would be a tragedy. I get it. I understand. Okay? I've lost people in my own life. I've experienced tragedy. I get it. But instead, what you have are these people running around moralizing about who's allowed to upload, what they're allowed to upload, whether they're allowed to monetize it or not. While excuse me. While also, that was gross, uploading their own videos, which I assume are unmonetized, right? Those videos are unmonetized, right? The ones you uploaded. So, you know, you see this time and again. This is not the first fucking time that you've seen people running around, moralizing about something, taking advantage of something, projecting onto others what is absolutely true about themselves. It's insufferable. It is absolutely insufferable. And I don't pretend to be a virtuous person. I'm not going to put myself up on a fucking pedal. a pedestal, excuse me, and display to all my ego, how virtuous I am, how good of a person I am, how I'm going to instruct others on their behavior. When I have as much relation to the people in question as they do. None. I'm not going to do that. You know, it's... And if we read this article, it's really in question what actually happened here. It's still in question whether this whole notion of, oh, it was PTSD, didn't do nothing. Okay? PTSD, temporary insanity, didn't do nothing. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens in the trial. Or if it goes to a trial, whether he pleads out or what. Okay? That's how you know what happened, depending on what happens in the fucking case. He's been charged with first-degree murder. Not manslaughter, first-degree murder. Big difference. So, you know, I would say that it's likely that in a fit of rage, he killed this woman. Is it right? No. Someone's dead. And someone's likely going to spend the rest of their fucking life in jail if they don't get executed. Because in Colorado, I believe, they have the death penalty. If he gets off and goes to a mental hospital for temporary insanity, yeah, maybe then it was temporary insanity. But people running around being armchair fucking lawyers about it, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, you know, until this actually progresses to that point, running around and engaging in conjecture to say, oh, didn't do nothing. Oh, what are you even talking about? And then you're using that to bash other people. It's absurd. So I'm going to show an example here, okay? And I want to make it clear that I'm specifically not targeting this person. I'm simply using them as an example of what I mean here, okay? Let me get the tweet up. Okay, that's the first, or no, it's the second one. Where's the first? Okay, I think this is the first. Okay, so this was one of the big tweets that got sent out about the stream that was done on V's channel, on which you could see all the people there. It's Kraut, it's V, it's Oozaloo, it's Sargon, it's myself. And it's a long fucking post, moralizing post, and how awful we all are, and in the Anna-Kasparian sense, I'm better than you. You're so bad, I'm better than you. This got, like, I think 500 fucking retweets. All right. And again, going after Kraut and Sargon all fucking day. They were there. They weren't making the inappropriate jokes. I don't know how many times I need to reiterate that. So, in my opinion, this is just narrative. This is just narrative of people going after Kraut, going after Sargon, based on narrative. So, you would expect, right, that this guy that's posting this guy that's making a big fucking ordeal about this, he knows these people, right? He knows who the fuck this channel is, who we're talking about. He has a personal stake in this. Well, no, he doesn't. He has no idea who these people are. He had to look them up. Somebody called Ivy. Apparently she's from the channel. He doesn't know. He doesn't know who these people are. No one knows who these people are. But he's going to lecture everyone about how awful we are. You know, fuck off. Fuck off. Be honest with what was said and who said it. Otherwise, fuck off. You don't convince me. You're not going to get me to move. You're not going to coerce me into doing shit. And you shouldn't be coercing anyone either. So, another example. I like I like Tyler. I watch his videos every now and then. I believe he watches my videos. We follow each other on Twitter. I don't hate the guy. I'm fine with following him following me. I don't have an issue with him outside of what he did yesterday, which irritated me. And it was clear as day for anyone to see. Gets on Twitter, moralizes about it, okay? Each and every one of you in the screenshot makes me sick. He's got Dr. Random Camera, Bearing, Bearing's a big one, and I guess we'll get to that. He's got Harmful, and he's got us in the stream. And you see my avatar right here, okay? He then goes on to say, nope, hold on. Where is it? Nope, that's my final reply. God damn it, where the fuck is it? Okay, so he goes on to say, I will not stream, I will not make a video talking about what happened to Heather, out of respect for her. I suggest others do the same. This is the issue. This is the issue. I suggest others don't do the same. The moralizing and the instructions, the lecturing. 20 minutes later, he's on a stream with Sargon. This is a problem. This is what the issue is. And let me find the... And I sent this to him this morning. And it's because he continued on with this to say, oh, this is double standards. This is classic doublethink. And I just replied to him, yeah, I know, right? And just sent him his own fucking tweets. That's how simple this is. This is what happens when you put yourself on a fucking pedestal and you moralize to people. This is what happens. You look like a fucking idiot. Again, I like Tyler. No issue with him. But this is such an example of what has been going on for the past 48 hours, not even. This over and over and over again. From huge people. It's pathetic. So, the other person involved is Bering. And I think that's it for screenshots here. So we're going to, unless you want to see this. I'm very proud of this image. I'm very proud of it. I'll stop screen sharing. All right. The only thing other than that was what happened with Bering. Bering put up a video where he played video that I've seen of this guy before on his channel of what this guy said. Just cringy shit. Okay? And people have been going absolutely insane, demanding that he takes it down, demanding that his girlfriend / wife, I think it's a girlfriend, demanding her, trying to go through her as a proxy to force him to take that video down, instructing him out how inappropriate the video was, lecturing him about how awful he is, how he's making money off it, lecturing, virtue signaling like crazy, demanding all over the place that he needs to do something. And yet these same fucking people are uploading videos talking about it. These same fucking videos are these same people are making a spectacle out of the same situation. Same fucking people. And again, I'm not convinced. You're not special. And he shouldn't do it. He shouldn't take the video down. And there's questions as to whether it was in good taste or not. Because apparently, for some of what was said in that video that he featured, the guy later on apologized for. That's what's been alleged. Okay? But no, I don't think he should take the video down. I think he should keep it up. I think he should leave it up and just dismiss these fucking people that are trying to coerce him into doing something to their end. Because I don't really think they care. Outside of the people that this guy, Alex, was surrounded by, outside of Heather, the people that were in their direct, line of relationships in that, their direct circle of friends, outside of them, I don't believe these people that are out there instructing people to do things. I don't believe them. I don't think they're genuine. I don't think they're being honest. I think that this is taking advantage of a situation to put your ego on a pedestal. That's what I think. That is my honest judgment of what's going on. And people can say whatever they want to about me. That's fine. At least direct it at the people that take this position. Kraut doesn't agree. Sargon, for the most part, doesn't agree and largely doesn't care. Direct it at the people that are at least taking an opposing position. You fucking moralizing cocksuckers. You know, it's that simple. That's as far as you fucking have to go. So I'm just going to take, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. I can't think of anything else if there were any other things, angles to this. So anyone in the live chat, feel free to use this moment, like so many others on Twitter, and use this as your 2 minutes of hate on me or whomever. You know, again, I've already staked my case in this. I am not convinced. So that's all there is to it. And again, I'm going to reiterate one last time to make it very clear. Watch the goddamn stream that people are talking about. Kraut did not participate. Sargon did not participate. If they did, it was barely at all. It was V, it was I. Uzulu, I remember Uzulu making certain jokes, but I don't remember him taking as much part as we did, okay? So that's all there is to it. So yeah, questions in the fucking the live chat. Say what you need to say, raise points that you need to raise right now. Go for it. I'm listening, I'm here. This is your opportunity. Okay, so Uzulu saying that he made some of the worst jokes. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure V and I remember I made a few that were pretty bad. But I'd have to watch it again to see. Anything? Lewis, okay, here's a question by Penguin Stein. Lewis, can you explain why people give a shit about this chick? Well, to be fair, she fucking got murdered. Yeah, that is, you know, an alarming thing. That is a disturbing thing. And it is on YouTube. It is someone that was a YouTuber. So there is a reason to talk about it. It is something that happened. And it is topical because you have these people, these 3 people on this channel in a polyamorous relationship, and you have one lover killing another. There's that's a story right there, okay? So that's why people care. 1, the tragedy. 2, the ballyhoo, or the not the ballyhoo. What's a better word for it? The spectacle. That's a better word for it. People die every day. Should we be in a constant state of mourning because someone died in Africa? Died? Well, it's a very dismissive, nihilistic angle to look at it. But I would say that, again, it makes sense for the people directly involved, such as Harley, the other person in that on that channel and in that relationship. Obviously, she's going to be pretty fucking devastated. And nobody, from what I've seen, has added her, has gone after her, has made fun of her. I've not seen anything like that. I haven't seen anyone stomping on the dead. What has been reiterated all over Twitter again and again and again. I haven't seen it. So it's just speculation. It's just bullshit. Haven't seen it. And if it does exist, then they shouldn't do it. I condemn people that are adding these people on Twitter, mocking them if they even are. You know, that and hijab polling. I condemn both. So here's another question by Los Rooks. Why are people angry at the fundraiser again? Is there means for TJ to profit off of this that's making people pissed off, or just more moral outrage? It appears just more moral outrage. That he admitted certain things in that video that people didn't like. And so because of that, they've condemned the entire thing. That seems to be the argument that I've seen. Okay, here's the Lizard Viking. Not going to lie, I stopped watching the first stream since I did find the jokes to be a bit too soon for my own taste. That said, I haven't been on social media moralizing. There you go. There you go, bro. I haven't, and correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't seen Harley going around moralizing to people, telling people what they're allowed to do, what they're allowed to say, telling TJ to take down. I haven't seen her do anything like that. Maybe she has. I haven't seen it. There's someone directly involved who is in a position to do what she will. She's not doing it. It's everyone else. It's all these other fucking people, most of whom, the majority, near totality, have never even heard of these fucking people that are moralizing. It's pathetic. All right, hold on. And I'll actually make a correction. There's some misinformation going around that's been corrected, I think, by TJ. But there's people saying that the organization that the money's going to be going to for TJ's drive, that it's an organization that discriminates against men. That appears to be false. I've seen TJ say that that's false. So for people saying that it discriminates against men, that does not appear to be true. Okay, so apparently I'm getting corrected that she is also going around. No, I would say Uzulu, yes and no, who just tweeted this from Harley. Get off of social media, for Christ's sake. What are you doing? It's not that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as other people. So I understand someone saying like, I don't like what's happening. That's fine. Saying I don't like what's happening, that's fine. All right. Any other here? Humongous for Senate asks, what's your opinion on Nightmare Fuel, who I've heard that name, but I know who it is, and Spino, and I know who that is. Basically calling you guys scum for jokes, fine. As long as they're calling us scum, V, Uzulu, and I, call us scum. We're the ones that made the jokes. Not Kraut, not Sargon. There you go. That's how you can get away with this, because I don't care. You can call me scum all you like. I don't care. It's just jokes. Yes, I have seen Skeptor's video. I've seen a bunch of videos about this. I just said yes. There you go. When are you making a video? It's the second R. When are you making a video on H-Bomber guy? Yeah, I don't see that happening. The Nat crew, no thanks. A general question, why you're against the death penalty? I've already answered that. I don't even remember what video I gave a pretty detailed reason why I'm against it. I think that's that guy T, or maybe an impersonator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you should have a check by your name if that's actually you. Do you feel remorse for your actions, Louis? The answer is no. I'm irritated because the people that actually did the actions are not actually being blamed. And I think, you want to hear my honest opinion about why we're not being blamed? You want to hear why? It's because Uzulu, V, for the most part, although he's bigger than us, and myself are all small. We're no names in large part, with the exception of maybe V. V's got a decent following. But Uzulu and I are fucking no names. You don't gain anything by saying that we're shitheads. You don't gain anything. You do gain things. You do get to score points, as they accuse us of, by pointing your finger at Sargon and Kraut, who are big name people, especially very conveniently after Kraut releases a video that is scathing. A scathing fucking video. Very conveniently, you're going after him. That's my opinion on why they're going after Sargon and Kraut. Okay, I see Uzulu confirming that guy T is bona fide. That guy T. I'm going to add you as mod, T. I don't even know why you're here, bro. Okay, anything else, or am I gonna just end this? I'm not answering any stupid questions. Let's get this going here. No fucking stupid questions. No CIA niggers shit. I like Mr. Medicare too. It was a very funny video, very sad as well. So let's just finish this up. Does Kraut move to Vienna because of his doxing? No, he wants to, as far as I can tell, Kraut has stated that he wants to move to Austria, and it is more because of the German government than anything else, because they are extremely authoritarian. I would say that that's, plus I hear Austria is just a nicer place. So, you know, Kraut, as far as I know, wants to move to Austria. So it'd be, it's cool for him. I'm for it. You know, I told him to come to America, but he doesn't want to do it. How about a distasteful joke to finish the stream? I can't even think of one at this point. I can only think of like stupid puns that would relate to like guns and shit. You know, being on the mark. You know, shit like that. I can't. I don't know. Someone just mentioned the fact that there are a whole shitload of tweets by these guys that are extremely ironic, and I guess I actually haven't talked about this, and I'll mention it here, that as it relates to the angle of this guy being a male feminist, another male feminist that has, and another apparent, from what I've seen, an anti-gamergator that has hurt a woman, that irony, that horrific irony, because someone died in this situation, that horrific irony is inherently funny. It is amusing. The facts stand as they are. It doesn't require any input by myself. Okay? You could listen to me. You can listen to anybody. You can listen to a newscaster from their local station giving a stone-cold reading of just the facts of what happened. If they mention the fact that this guy was a fucking male feminist that later on went on to murder his lover, what do you want me to say? Is this point scoring? Is this a cheap shot by myself? No. It's just the facts as they are. What do you want me to fucking do about them? This guy is eventually going to make an article of anti-gamergators or male feminists that went on to hurt a woman. He's going to make a list. Guess what? As the facts as they are have been laid out, that's just what they are. What do you want me to do? Pointing that out is not point scoring. Laughing about it is not deranged or I lack empathy. Blah, 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 blah. No, they're just funny on their own because it's ironic. And you see this again and again. There you go. Call me a bastard. Say that I lack fucking integrity. I lack empathy. What the fuck ever. You know, you're not convincing. You can try to fucking square the circle all you want. It's not going to work. So yeah, this is actually, Keys a Bastard says, by the way, Keys a Bastard, I can tell you right now, pretty much every comment you leave on my channel, bro, I have to fucking, approve. It goes into the spam folder, moderated for whatever reason, not on my end. I just want to let you know that. Gettr said that Alexander wasn't an abuser, whilst TJ Source says otherwise. And yeah, that's one of the big things, is who's actually right about that. And I honestly defer to TJ. I believe what he said more than Gettr, because again, like this whole notion of this guy went into temporary insanity and murdered her. Okay, then send him to the hospital. There you go. That's the case. But in my opinion, that's not going to fucking happen. If it does happen, then it does happen. The guy had a fucking breakdown, went into a PTSD episode, murdered a loved one, goes to a hospital to get better. If he just flat out fucking murdered her, which is what he's charged with, he's going to go to prison for the rest of his fucking life. Or practically. He's young. Let's see what happens. My bet is that TJ's right. That's what happened. That's who this guy was. He was controlling. He was jealous. The whole thing about this polyamorous relationship, it probably started there, but it wasn't after a while. What TJ said made sense at face value. This whole notion of PTSD, temporary insanity, doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Because that's not what's going to happen. You know, I'm not going to prosecute the case, so I don't really know. I don't have the facts. I'm not the guy's fucking defense attorney. I don't know. But I'm going with my gut feeling in this and going with the facts that make sense, and it's this guy fucking murdered this chick. Well, either way, he murdered her, but the difference is temporary insanity versus, you know, willfully doing it. So let's see any other questions before we end this stream. Anything else? Come on, guys. Let's end this, please. Oh, okay, so I believe that's actually undoomed. So I will approve you, bro. And I will look up that link right now. So for those that don't know about this stream, V Monroe's channel, and I will Google that, and I will get you guys the link. Let me see here. Okay. So yeah, the other thing was that, you know, this stream was called Tabloid Discussion Speculating About the Skeptic Feminist. I mean, you know, people take that as like this is literally the long and short of what actually happened. And I'll screen share really quick, because I'm not really sure how. Actually, you know, I can post this to chat. So here's the video itself. Let me actually, I'll go down and get this link. This is the link right here, and I will post that in the chat right now for everyone to go watch. In the chat, just posted it. You want to go watch it, go watch it. If you don't. You know, I just said, like I said before, if you want to criticize anybody, it is myself, Lou, and V. There you go. Go nuts. All right, we can stop screen sharing. All right, Tyler, hold on. I'll approve you. All right, anything else? Actually, any other good questions like that? Any other good questions as to what's going on before we just end this? Stop. Taco Liquor, great name, by the way, with a Bugs Bunny avatar, says stop promoting yourself, Lewis. So I'll be sure to do that on to stop doing that on my own channel. Be sure to stop doing that. So James Keeley asked, did you watch the stand-up comedian H.O. linked earlier? You missed it earlier in the stream when I said that. Okay, you want to get to some... Here, I'll go to fucking Harmful's Twitter. Or go to Harmful Opinions fucking Twitter. People think that I'm bad. You know, like, dude, Harmful was just dropping bombs. You know, he was going fucking crazy. And I'll showcase you the fucking memes that he posted. That way you can't fucking, you know, we can't look, oh, you know, Kraut did this and Sargon did that. It's like, okay, did you guys see what fucking Harmful was posting, bro? Like, are you even kidding? There's no comparison. Let's see. Okay, here's apparently Milo made a post on it. Okay, yeah, bro team was another one. Didn't fucking, again, How can you deny this? I already said it. How can you deny this? This is yet another fucking male feminist. What do you want me to do? What do you want Bro Team Pill to do? What do you want Harmful to do? What do you want Uzlu to do? What do you want V to do? What do you want us to do? What do you want us to say? The facts stand as they are. This is horrifically ironic. What do you want us to do about that? Christ. Hang on, where are they? Yeah, it's just he's been posting. Well, he only posted one from what I've seen, but this guy, I Am Spastic, just went through and posted like, I think it was like 7 fucking just horrifically ironic tweets of them lecturing about murder. About murder, lecturing about murdering women. What do you want us to do about the horrific irony of this event? What do you want us to do? They're the ones that tweeted this shit out. You know? What do you want us to do? What do you want Harmful to do? Just pretend that this doesn't exist? Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Actually, let's find the originals. Hopefully he didn't delete them. I don't think he did. Yeah, and I retweeted this actually. Not the dog picture, but Western civilization must be safe from jokes on Twitter. Really? I mean, you cannot put this more concise than this. Like, I assume that it's about this because it follows in a chain. Yeah, I mean, this to me, I mean, again, I don't think that V. Uzulu or I said anything that came close to this fucking edgy or dark, whatever, okay? Outside of a handful of people, here's another one. Outside of a handful of people, no one's giving him shit. And yet he's out there, you know, delivering the biggest jabs, the biggest blows, actually having people that he knows dig through this and posting the information. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with him simply posting the information that's out there to see. Again, what are you going to say to him to change the facts of the situation? What are you going to say to Harmful to change things? What are you going to do? You can't do anything. So stop this bogus fucking moralizing. It's bullshit. All right. All right, let me scroll down. This is a clear non-aggression principle violation. Yes. Here's Average Shitlord saying, I want you to apologize. Take down all videos and tweets related to this. And Pinky Square, to never be mean again online, even though I don't actually give a fuck about these people. I mean, really, yeah. And I was tweeting some of that myself. You know what I mean? Like, here, let me hear. Here, you want to talk about, you know, promoting yourself? I'm literally going to promote my own Twitter on my own stream. How fucking immoral is that? You're actually promoting your own Twitter on a stream when you're talking about someone who died? I'm just that bad of a person. I'll admit that right now. I'm just that immoral. Okay, so here's my Twitter. As I said, I've changed this right here to my avatar because it was so good. So good. And yes, this tweet was a comment on this. This was actually like when it first started, when I first noticed that people were moralizing about it. I was just, you know, people are like, you know, are you getting off to this or something? The people are suffering. So I just said, you know, are you getting off to the despair? And, you know, it gave me an opportunity to post a picture of Junko Enoshima. And, yeah, and this was a good chain of tweets by myself where you have empathy and you have ego. This is a poem, a chain of poems. You have Uzulu, the piece of shit that he is, the bastard that he is, who got no blame for the jokes made, where he has virtue and vanity. And then you have Short Fat Otaku saying morality and megalomania. Finn. And then this was a good one that I did for, at least in my own regard, where I said that any jokes I made at the expense of dead women pulling jobs or harming 14-year-olds, which is a reference to the shit that's made up about Bering. And I said I stole it. I stole those jokes from Bering. And it's true. And it is true. It's not a joke. That the jokes that I made on that stream, and I can say for a fact that at least half of the jokes made by V and by Uzulu, we stole those jokes. Mocking a dead woman, dancing on her grave, making light of the shooter, apparently making fun of him as well. We stole every single one of those jokes, or at least half. I'm contradicting myself a little bit with this fucking gag. From Bering specifically. That is a fact. And this is an actual quote from Skype by Sargon, unrelated, but he said, "I used to live." The context of that conversation was pretty fucking funny. So yeah, you can go through and see the jokes that I made about empathy. That is a reference to a few people, but largely Shoe on Head. This was another one I made it, and this is actually, it gave me the golden opportunity, and I'm grateful for this in this situation, to actually reference Eric Garland from that video. I actually got to make a reference to people died here, because it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's just moralizing. It's just moral posturing. Oh, Christ. And you have that guy T, if he's still here in chat, who I retweeted this, and this was, I know he posted more of this, I believe, but how, again, just what is wrong with this tweet? What is wrong with T's tweet? It's literally factually accurate. Feminists are physically removing each other now. And the joke is, what timeline is this? That's the joke. There you go. What do you want him to do? And this is actually a legitimate dig at me, or at least the people on the stream. And it shows the stream. And they have my avatar front and center with my name, Louis, right there. And the search continues. And it's like, sure, I'm stupid. I don't care. I'm still pointing to the facts as they are. What can you actually say to rebuff or to rebuke what we're even discussing? What can you say? There's nothing. You can only posture because we are factually accurate. And other than, cute pictures of Diva, that's all there is. Jesus Christ, man. Too much. I'm just glad that despite as mad as I was starting this out, that I've still been able to keep my sense of humor about this. I'm glad that it hasn't completely disappeared. Yeah, I already said that this is being purposely used to smear Sargon and Kraut, especially Kraut. Especially fucking Kraut, bro. Sargon, people just hate him, okay? That's just a given. But with Kraut, it's because of the video he uploaded. 100%. Have no doubt. It is because of that scathing video he just uploaded, which I recommend every one of you go to his channel now, watch that video. There should be forthcoming details. It's questionable whether he's going to upload them or not and make a video about it, but all that was in that video that was an hour long is not it. And go watch it. It's a great video. And that's why he's being attacked right now. 100% why. Yeah, and that's it. So Sad Potato, awesome name, Potato Avatar. It'd be funny if you had a Kevin Logan avatar. People getting uptight about this seem to have no issue with other tragedies getting memed. Yeah, I mean, not everyone involved here. There are some people that moralize entirely on everything, but there are people that do meme about tragedies. And go through their timeline. See if you can find any fucking 9/11 memes. And, we'll see. We'll see who the fucking real moral majority is in this. I don't even play Overwatch to the people commenting on it. I just think that Diva's cute. Sewer Voice says, feminists, the most sensitive hairline. Oh, Jesus. All right. Anything else, or are we going to end this stream? Wooly Bumblebee has no credibility, period. Go watch fucking V's video. Just dismissed. All right. Any other legit questions, or we ended this fucking stream? Ask now or it's ending. And I mean that. I'm not gonna wait. End this. No, nothing unrelated. This is it. This is it. I've already streamed Yandere Simulator. It wasn't worth it. Is this it? Cross dress for the views. God damn it. No, I don't think so. All right. I'm waiting. You got like a minute to ask a legit questions. Otherwise, this is over, bro. I'm waiting for a single fucking question. Single fucking point. Okay. Humongous actually raised a question. Humongous for Senate asks, why are they comparing this to Thunderfoot losing his dad? It's because it's convenient. It's convenient to their argument. Someone posited that, and it's been spreading like wildfire. It's not equivalent because these people actually targeted Thunderfoot. I never added this fucking chick. I never went after her. I never made fun of the fact that she's lost loved ones, in that I'm directing it at her, directing scorn her way, telling you to go fucking mess with these people. I never did any of that. We just made fun of the situation. Male feminist kills lover. That's the situation. Those are the facts. You know, any other banter like press F to pay respects and that kind of shit, it's just fucking memeing. It's just jokes. We never directed anything their way. This isn't to scorn the person that I don't even know. I don't hate Ivy. I don't hate Harley. I don't hate Alex. I don't hate these people. I don't know these people. Okay? That's all there is to it. There's nothing personal about this. Everything that was directed Thunderfoot's way was personal. Every single thing of when these people were making fun of his dad. These were people that already hated Thunderfoot, making fun of Thunderfoot to his face, or to the best of their ability to do so, regarding the fact that he's sad that he just lost his father. That is the fucking difference. It was a personal, malicious attack to simply try to drag someone down that is grieving. They were doing it to him specifically, about someone specifically, that they knew. They didn't know his dad, but they knew him. There's none of the people involved here, with the exception of, I think, Sargon, had any idea of who this guy was, of who these people were, of what this channel was. And again, he didn't participate. Didn't. He was there, wasn't making the fucking jokes that we were. So there you go. Simple answer. Anyone that's anyone who's regurgitating that talking point's being disingenuous. Don't mod V. I will mod V. Just don't do anything crazy, V. All right. Oh, there's some fucking jokes. There's some fucking jokes in the fucking chat. I'm not answering any questions unrelated to the topic at hand. So you can stop asking. All right. Let me set the clock. We're going for a minute. Ask your questions now. No questions. Okay, the clock started. You got a minute. Ask a relevant question, or it's ending. Come on. I've seen other people say shit about the mushrooms. I don't know whether that's accurate or inaccurate. No, I'll end this fucking stream when I'm good and ready. But outside of that, I don't think they're necessarily stirring this up for views. I think they're stirring it up for attention, just generally into virtue signal. Not everyone's motivation is exactly the same, but it's largely coming from ego. Jesus Christ, these questions. No one added me. Literally no one added me. The most that I got was a comment in a comment section. That was it. Everyone was adding Kraut and adding Sargon. Stop spamming the chat, Oozaloo. All right, I guess we're ending. We're ending the stream, guys. So thanks for stopping by. If you don't agree, just leave it in the chat. Do you agree? You got fucking memes, you got jokes, leave them in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to follow my links. Be sure to share this video. Be sure to show my channel. Make me tons of money. Tons of money. I'm gonna be making it on dead bodies. Call me the grave digger, motherfucker. These other people are just better than me. That is a fact. Thanks for stopping by. Go on JList, buy an H game. Maybe that's what Alex should have done. Thanks for stopping by.